Alright, so I'm watching The X-Files, and I'm into season 2, episode 15. Now, I've seen a whole bunch of different episodes of The X-Files when they originally aired, and over time, have seen various different episodes. Um, I used to find single episodes on official VHSs. Uh, used to uh, find them like at the what is it called, like Goodwill and shit like that. Apparently, Fox used to sell um, single episodes on a single uh, VHS or something like that, or it was something. Um, uh, they're buried with my DVDs. I have a couple of them somewhere, but I'm not gonna dig through to show you. But anyways, uh, so I haven't seen all of them, but there's a whole bunch of episodes I remember seeing. So, anyways, but the biggest pet peeve I have with this show is just like, Mulder and Scully are always like, running up on some guy who's like doing something really scary, and they're like, "Oh, freeze!" What? There's this one episode where there's this guy who could like make fire and shit like that, and Mulder's just like, "Stop!" And then the guy's like, "Fuck you!" And then it just it makes it's stupid. It's it's stupid. Like, the guy, there's all these times where the guy is clearly, you know, a, a clear and present danger, and Mulder doesn't do anything. He's like, "Oh, stop and put your hands down." It's clear that the guy's going to do something, and it's clear that once the guy does it, Mulder's going to be outgunned. So in reality, you have some guy who can like make things catch on fire and explode and shit like that. You're not. No cop's gonna go, "Oh, freeze." They're just gonna shoot the guy and go, "Well, the guy was making things explode with somehow." It makes no sense. Like, I would just like to see, you know it's like that scene in that Indiana Jones movie where the guy pulls out the big sword and he's like, and then and Indiana Jones just goes pow and shoots him. Like, that that was the greatest fucking scene in a movie because it's so fucking real. It's like there's these situations where you would just you would just fucking shoot the guy. Just fucking shoot the guy. It's true. That's what would happen. If you had a fucking gun and there was some guy like, like, "Oh, I got a knife," and or "Oh, Draconius," Fox just stands there while some guy is like, "Oh, draconian devils, come forth." Pow! That would be the end of it. Like, maybe I would be the worst or best FBI agent ever, but you just stand there while some guy's like, "Oh, draconian devils, come forth," and then he starts slicing himself. You just don't shoot the guy. I mean, you don't have to shoot him fatally, but fucking shoot him in the fucking leg or something. I'm watching uh, season 2, episode 15, Fresh Bones, and it's like Mulder's just standing there while this guy like says this weird shit, and then he gives him a chance to stab the ground, and then as soon as he stabs the ground, Mulder falls down to the ground like it hurt him somehow. It's just like, shoot a motherfucker, you know. I mean, it's just weird. Like it doesn't make it. I don't know. I, bad writing maybe, or just unrealistic writing, but there would come a point where you would just see all this weird shit happening, and you'd just be like, I'm not putting up with this. Pow, you know, just shoot fucking people, you know, like come on, man, that's what would really happen. You think some normal FBI agent is just gonna, let something like that happen in front of them? You'd just be like, bam, you're dead. Can't do no voodoo now. You're just fucking, rolled out. So I don't know. Like, I see myself losing interest in this real fast because it's just like, ugh, I like the alien ones, but you know, anyways, fuck this shit. just fucking have these guys. Pow. Oh well.